Okay, this is a story that's kind of amusing. It's a story of a woman called Maude. She was once a beekeeper, but soon turned thrill seeker, because she was constantly bored. After 62 years of life's repetition, she needed to do something new. She cashed in her gyro and sold off the house, and then travelled her way around Peru. A few months of travel let her life unravel. She woke every day without knowing. Her routine was shattered. This rarely mattered. She was used to having nothing to do. Once back on home turf, she wanted to surf, so she upped and flew off to Australia. Life was a peach running on Bondi Beach. As a surfer, though, she was a failure. Where next? She reckoned. Then India beckoned. She would visit the Taj Mahal. Once she got there, she was full of despair. She just found the whole thing quite dull. A few weeks at home saw her shoot off to Rome. She suddenly came over quite holy. It wasn't the Pope that had filled her with hope, but a film once starring Angelina Jolie. Rome was a letdown. She'd seen it before. A country, its people, their faces. It was getting the same to just jump on a plane. The world was full of similar places. Maude suddenly realised her life was idealised. She needed a kind of rebirth. She would fly into the sky, really quite high, and then jump out, plummeting to the earth. With the instructor explaining the rules of plain sailing, Maude started to feel a bit down. Okay, she would jump, but what gave her the hump was pretty soon she'd be back on the ground. When the skydive was done, she needed more fun, something truly fantastic. Maybe jump from a height, feeling really quite light, suspended by only elastic. As she dropped from the sky, from 40 metres high, the onlookers watching and clapping, she looked down to her legs and then suddenly said, should this elastic be snapping? Her death was inevitable, her time was up. Pretty soon she was bound to be floored. Maude wasn't peeved, in fact, quite relieved. For certain, she'd no longer be bored.